South Carolina groups on either side of the aisle of gun rights are speaking out following the deadly high school shooting in Georgia. Many are concerned with what's being done to prevent a similar situation from happening in South Carolina. News 13's Adrian Lawrence spoke to one pro-gun group about what solutions they believe should happen in our state.
Recently, I spoke to Moms Demand Action, who says we need stricter gun and safe storage laws. After that story aired, South Carolina Carrie reached out to News 13, saying the focus should be put on the underlying issue rather than guns as the problem.
Of course, not everyone that has a mental health problem will become a mass shooter, but everyone that is a mass shooter clearly has a mental health problem.
Officials say 2 students and 2 teachers at Appalachia High School were killed on September 4th after a teenager opened fire. 9 others, including 8 students, were hurt. Dan Roberts with South Carolina Carrie says one thing he could agree on with Moms Demand Action is these situations didn't happen in the 80s and 90s, or at least not as often.
We didn't ever think, oh, I lost to my buddy Johnny in a fist fight. I'm going to go home and get my shotgun and I'm going to ambush him in school tomorrow. Something has changed, and it is not the access to guns.
Roberts says safe storage laws might not be enforceable without violating the 4th Amendment searching homes. He said he'd like to see gun safety education, teaching kids guns aren't scary. But he says thousands of people should not be forced to give up their guns.
So all we're talking about is instead of forcing innocent potential victims to just, huddle in a corner praying for help, at least empower them to have a last-ditch ability to try to defend themselves.
Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evett spoke to us exclusively about what they've done at the state level, increasing pay for school counselors in recent years.
That's the secret. We need an SR on campus, but we need somebody that understands the children, that can catch children in a bad situation before it turns into a horrible tragedy.
Roberts says he thinks both sides of the aisle should be open to finding a solution. He says at the end of the day, he's a parent too and wants his kids safe at school. In the newsroom, Adriana Lawrence, News 13.